Well, I mentioned that Albion are the top scorers in the division so far this season with 15, but they are yet to keep a league clean sheet. So maybe that'll be good news for Blues, who haven't scored in their last 2 home games. And it'll be Albion to kick us off in their yellow and green striped shirts from right to left as we look towards the tilt in the first half. The ball going back immediately into that back 3 of Albion as it's played to Hegazi just outside of his penalty area in the central position. Phillips will take, but hasn't got too many options, so goes back for Dawson, who's close to the halfway line than he is the byline on that right-hand side. Looks to arc one down that right channel. Phillips just gets there ahead of Pedersen. They're close to the corner flag on the far side, as Phillips still hogs it, tries to squirm it through Magoma and Pedersen, who doubled up on him, but Blues can get it away. Magoma trying to dribble up to halfway, well dispossessed by Brunt though, and it slipped down the right channel of the area for Gale. Good tackle from Morrison, and Pedersen will look to just get this away for Blues, who have seen out that first wave of Albion pressure. Well held up by Che Adams as he plays it down to the near side, and Hotter over halfway. Running at Harvey Barnes, cutting inside is Hotter. Then central position, 25 yards out, and the shot is saved by Johnston Lowe to his left. But encouraging from Blues getting that first shot on target of the game. As Pedersen gets it on the centre spot, it's a high diagonal towards the near side of the area. Jukovic nods it back for Hotter here. Hotter almost got past Hegazi, but again, he's just standing in everyone's way as the Egyptian right now. Whenever Blues look promising, it's Hegazi who's stopping us from scoring.
Yeah, it's just a big rock, David. And totally different shape, but Hegazi reminds me of that big Darren Moore on the bench there. Like, I think he was a talisman, just that big centre half who used to just clean up everything.
Albion at the other end, low cross towards the front post. It's hit the side netting there as Gale just got on the end of it and got a toe end to nonchalantly dink it over Camp, but it hit the side netting. I think a few Albion fans thought that was 1-0. Long from Camp, but won by Hegazi, and second ball lands at the feet of Jake Livermore. Tries to spray it towards the far side. It'll just bounce fortuitously towards Phillips ahead of Magoma. But the ball drops for Blues. In fact, it'll be a free kick for them. Foul in the air by Gale on Kieftenbeld. And Kieftenbeld will immediately get the ball rolling as he plays it towards the left of Magoma. Midway inside Albion territory. Just to jink his way in and outside of Livermore. Squares it infield for Hotter, who's floating around in a central position right now, and then he'll trade passes with Pedersen. It's a 2-on-2 situation on that far side, the left for Blues. Hotter again, just trying to dig out across without beating a man, and it was into a good area as well, just past the penalty spot, but no one in blue in the area.
Great areas.
Kieftenbeld wins it back. It's Jukovic now, midway inside Albion territory, who's got maybe room for a shot here. Dead central, blazes it high and wide into the Albion fans behind the goal.
Play.
An interception on halfway by Kieftenbeld. Looks forwards for Adams. Adams does well just to turn his way away from Hegazi and square it towards Colin. Inside right channel, striding towards the edge of the box. Now on the right hand side is Hotter. Level with Townsend, rolls it back for Gardner, digs out across towards the back post. Keeper doesn't come. Jukovic's header goes across the face. Hotter's in there, and Hotter scores! Opening goal of the game for Blues. And Hotter, with his first of the season, has drawn first blood for Blues. The knockdown from Jukovic, and just the slightest of touch from a tight angle from Hotter. Blues 1, Albion 0. Again,
Fantastic play from Blues. The game plan that they're employing is perfect for this game. Winning the ball in midfield and then launching counter-attack after counter-attack, and then Hotter has deserved the goal with his all-round play today, and then even was instrumental in this move that led to his goal.
Well, Colin with a great dart towards the right corner of the box. Hotter on the overlap, just laid it back to Gardner, whose cross was really good. You could see Johnston wanted to come, but he didn't. He just didn't quite feel confident enough to claim it. Jukovic just headed it across the face, and Hotter was there. Great goal from Blues.
Yeah, Jukovic is so integral to the way Blues play, and that's perfect for him. That back ball to the back post where you can pull it back across the goal. I mean, a textbook Blues goal.
And now storming forward is Jukovic, trying to poke it through for Che Adams. Adams is challenged on the edge of the box. Nothing given from the referee. Difficult call, that is for sure, but Blues are hungry and they want another one in this game. Adams now trying to steer it for Magoma, left side of the box. He's got one in the middle, which is Jukovic over his head, and it hit Bartley, and that's going to be a penalty. Carl Bartley has handled it, and Blues have a chance here to get 2 goals in as many minutes as Andrew Madley points to the spot. You saw that, Dealey. Looked like Bartley got certainly something on that, but it was the hand adjudged by the referee.
Yeah, I mean, great pressing by Magoma. He's gone and won the ball back. It's gone down. They've got a crossing, and then Bartley has gone for the header, but his arm is in an unnatural position, and it's hit his arm than he's put it out there to deflect the cross. But you know, it's a penalty. His arm shouldn't be up there in the first place. He was unsighted. But it's definitely hit his arm. It's changed the flight of the ball, and now Jota is about to take one to hopefully put Blues 2-0 up.
We've been waiting for a goal here at St Andrews since the 4th of August. Could we get 2 in as many minutes? Hotter with the chance to double Blues' lead, faced up by former Villa man Sam Johnston in front of the Albion fans. It's the Spaniard, left-footed, saved by Johnston and out for a corner.
Jota, I mean, it was perfect strike. He right height, right power. It looked as if it was flying into the corner. Keeper's just read it. He's gone the right way. He's gambled. He's gone the right way. He stuck his arm out and he's managed to deflect it wide. He's done the sensible thing and cut it back.
Thrown up to halfway where Gale just heads it up into the air, but a bit of confusion between Colin and Kifton Bell as both challenged for the same ball. And Albion switch it towards the far side. Phillips one-on-one with Pedersen, which has certainly got Phillips licking his lips, but Pedersen is matching him stride for stride here. He's done really well, Pedersen. Can he just see out this final bit as Phillips gets towards the area? Phillips still going somehow, and he's toe poked it in under Lee Camp. And Matt Phillips has equalised for Albion with just 6.5 minutes remaining of the first half. He was charging down that right-hand side, one-on-one with Pedersen. Looked like Pedersen had just done enough, but Phillips worming his way into the area, then toe poked it under Lee Camp, and Albion are level. Blues 1, Albion 1. I think Blues will be certainly conscious now of the fact that we saw the way that we played after we got the opening goal. They want to make sure that Albion don't have that same sort of momentum in the dying embers of the first half.
Yeah, but the way Blues played like nullifies that straight away. I mean, the tenacious quickly counter-attack again.
Hotter, right touchline, faced up by Bartley here, and Hotter's got him where he wants him as well as he goes on the outside towards the back post. Jukovic knocks it down, big chance. Che Adams plays it over the bar, chested it down, left-footed half volley, and he's just not got the clean connection on that, and it goes into the Albion fans rather than the Albion net. Wilson just short of halfway, fires it into the centre of Blues territory. Ricochets in the centre, and Kifton Bell winning the 50-50 battle against Livermore, and he'll get a throw in as well. Played really well, Kifton Bell, when I've seen him this season. Dropped for the game at Middlesbrough, but he's played every minute apart from that. And, well, you know what you're going to get from him, 110%. It's nights like tonight that he really comes to the fore in that midfield battle. Throwing for Blues, Pedersen will take. Slightly closer to halfway than the West Brom goal. Pedersen looping throw towards the edge of the box. Jukovic, in an orthodox fashion, just hooks it over his shoulder, but again Adams is adjudged to have fouled Hegazi. That time may be a bit more obvious.
It's not moving very. It's not going to move him very easily, Adams. But Adams was the one who went to ground there, so.
Hegazi stride out from the back, finds Brunt. Brunt firing the ball across the turf into the feet there of Barnes, but well sniffed up by Gardner, and then Blues just knock it long. Bartley repelling the ball towards halfway, but a good header from Garner towards the far side. Slightly heavy touch from Hotter, but it lured in Bartley, who had to clear it out into touch, into the cop on the far side. Blues throwing. Colleen will take this. It's around 25 yards away from the corner flag, inside for Hotter. Colleen again. closely occupied, so rolls it back for the space, and Gardner striding in field on this occasion. Then Adams trying to turn on the edge of the box like he did at Forest. Adams forced out wide here, but still keeping the ball, then lays it for Colin, low balling for Magoma, laid off for Adams, just a tick around the post from Johnston that denies Adams from making amends from that miss in the first half. I just feel if there was maybe 5 yards more of pitch that Hotter would have got around Bartley there. Again, Blues are sniffing blood really, but Albion coming forward now with a move of their own. Barnes, corner of the centre of the box, shoots, well saved by Cap, who was backtracking into position there. Playing it towards the far side, and Collins slipping it into the feet of Adams. Back to goal, right corner of the box, that's the overlap of Hotter. Hotter faced up by Bartley, cuts in on the left boot, and the cross was blocked by Townsend, who was there to double up, but Morrison immediately steers it up towards the edge of the area, drops for Colin to the right side of the box, and Adams on the byline, puts it into the middle. Magoma just wide, didn't get the cleanest of connections there, did Magoma, who came in really late to the box, and 12 yards out, agonisingly wide of Johnston's right hand upright.
Yeah, his body's in the way. Magoma, he's done the right thing. He's just launched everything at the ball, and he's made contact, but just didn't get the right kind of contact to send it.
Townsend, bit of room as he whips it in towards the middle. Dean with the commanding header away towards the far side, and Collins done well to control and get it up towards halfway as well. Where Blues are 2-on-2 here. Jukovic brings it down, finds Adams, and now Blues burst forward. Hotter with a bit of an opening here, edge of the box. Hotter over the bar, and he had an option left, an option right. You can't blame him for shooting, but another chance goes a begging for Blues.
Yeah, it's a perfect. Adams is Jukovic and Adams done all the donkey work. They've held the ball up and then kept it going across the pitch. Hotter's picked it up and must not have seen Magoma, because steaming down Hotter's left side was Magoma.
Agazi will go towards the far side now, and Bartley, and then a 10-yard pass or so to Townsend on the left channel. He's forced back to Cal Bartley on halfway. Livermore knocking it forwards, and Albion somehow have got the ball in the left channel of the box, and Townsend rolled through, and the shot's hit the bar. It's ricocheted into the centre. Livermore swings a foot at it. Danger here for Blues, and somehow they get it away. And Magoma just straddling over the advertisement boards to get that ball back. Pedersen will take the throw. Magoma and the Dane trading passes on the near side. Magoma there making his way infield. It's a bit of a erratic pass towards the far side, but well controlled by Kiftendveld, who skips on the outside of his man into the area. Low ball in, blocked by Barry, and Bartley stops it going out from a corner. Blues win it back on halfway, but the referee blows his whistle, and he decides that the full 3 minutes were up there at the end of an enthralling West Midlands derby. Fantastic for a neutral, but when you're a Blue Nose tonight, you're thinking once again, what might have been.